Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about why I personally believe one of the upcoming Grand Theft Auto Online DLCs might have actually been delayed. Also, if you think the gameplay in the background is pretty cool, then you're definitely going to want to stick around for my live stream that I'm going to be doing in just a few short hours, or depending on when you're watching this video, it may be live on my channel right now. So this is just kind of a sneak peek at some of the crazy stuff we're going to be checking out. But if you want to check that out a little bit later, totally join me on that stream. But anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get it started. So I'm going to be giving you guys my reasoning, obviously, throughout this video, but I would, of course, love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below as well. This is definitely going to be a big discussion-heavy video, and I'd love to get your input as well. So I'm not the only one who feels that this might have been a delay, whether it's the Cunning Stunts update or whether it's Finance and Felony. I am not the only one who believes that one of these DLCs may have been pushed back a bit. That's right, my good friend and reputable member of the GTA community, Yan2295, he put out this tweet earlier yesterday. He says, "To be honest, I feel like this event week was made quickly just because they had nothing else for the week. Also why I believe the DLC was delayed." Now, he hasn't tweeted out anything since, and I haven't personally asked him why he believes this. It might just be his suspicion. It might just be a hunch. It might be a source he has on the inside. No clue. We have absolutely no idea. But I'm in the same kind of regards that I think this was a very rushed week by Rockstar. For the most part, these update weeks have had a general theme. Like, they've either been about a certain DLC, whether it's like, you know, a High Life week or something like that, or they've been about a general type of style, like a certain adversary mode or a certain type of clothing. This update week is just extremely odd. So it's Capture Week, which puts an emphasis on double RP and double money captures, which is pretty cool, don't get me wrong. But then nothing else seems to make sense. There was discounts on heist clothing, which has nothing to do with captures. There's discounts on some explosives, which in most captures I know you're not really using explosives. Select car mods, it was like engines and brakes. And then discounts on the Luxor and the Kuruma. The Kuruma came out in the heist update, and the Luxor came out, the Gold Luxor Deluxe came out in the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1. So I don't even know what kind of theme Rockstar was going for here. And to top it all off, they gave us the Meltdown shirt, which has been in the game for almost a year now. So I'm pretty sure they had this in their back pocket and were just like, oh crap, DLC got delayed. What are we going to do? We can't just have nothing. Let's throw some random discounts on some cars. Now, granted, those are some pretty good discounts. I really love the Kuruma one. That's pretty awesome. Some of the heist clothing as well is expensive. So like I said, if you want to dress up like Walter White or James Bond 007, you can, and it's 50% off. But the update week itself was so random that I do agree that I feel like it was ultimately rushed out because there was a delay in the update. Now let's backtrack a little bit. So it's officially been over 2 months since the last downloadable Grand Theft Auto Online DLC. We missed the anniversary a few days ago. That happened on March 15th, 2016. That was GTA Online Lowriders Customs Classics. It's basically been 2 months. And it's been over 5 months since we got Executives and Other Criminals, which came out 3 months later, exactly December 15th, 2015. That was Executives and Other Criminals. And in my opinion, that was the last, I guess, really great downloadable DLC that we've gotten. We've gotten a few others as well, like the January Drop Zone DLC, but that wasn't, you know, amazing content. It was 2 Benny's cars. It was the adversary mode. Lowriders Customs Classics had a big emphasis on the lowriders and the adversary modes. And for the most part, that was pretty much it. There were no really game-changing or big new features added into the game. So for an extent, this is almost the longest period of time we've had without a downloadable DLC. We're slowly encroaching over the 2-month mark right now since anything downloadable has happened in online. Now, there have been various vehicles added like tunables like the Sabre Turbo and the minivan, but I'm not going to include that in DLC because I just associate that with Lowriders Customs Classics, and in my opinion, it should have all been released at once. So keep that in mind that it has almost now been the longest time since Grand Theft Auto Online has come out since we've gotten a downloadable DLC, which is pretty crazy. So we've got the kind of rushed week, the rushed event week. We've got the fact that it's been the longest amount of time since a new downloadable DLC. And pair that with the fact that on their newswire just a few days ago, Rockstar was very emphatically stating that there would be more news, more information, and more details released, confirmed by them regarding these updates. And instead of that, we got information regarding some new lowrider custom jobs, some live streams that they were going to be doing, and that's pretty much it. And we know that obviously yesterday there was a new update week added into the game. So I'm not exactly sure what the issue is. If there was an issue with this DLC causing a delay, it might have been very recently. And this is kind of interesting too, because QA beta on the Steam database has been updating almost every day. Practically implying that Rockstar is definitely doing a lot of testing, trial and error with these DLCs. So is the next set of updates causing Rockstar a lot of trouble? So much so that there was meant to be a delay. And that brings us to our final point, in that the original newswire that they touched on these updates, they said, get ready for lots more to come, including massive feature-rich updates in the weeks and months ahead. So we've talked about that time before. I don't know what weeks and months ahead mean, but I know that there's traditionally only 4 weeks in a month. So why would Rockstar include the word weeks there if we weren't going to be getting any information within that few weeks timeline? Now, granted, it's really only been 2 weeks since Rockstar has announced this, but I know all of us are on pins and needles and simply waiting for any information regarding this content to drop and ultimately to come out. So at the end of the day, do I think there's been a delay in the Grand Theft Auto Online DLCs that are supposed to be coming up soon? I'm really not too sure. There are some strong signs pointing to the case that there might be yes, but there isn't really any 100% factual evidence that there was a delay. And of course, Rockstar could really prove us all wrong by on Monday or Tuesday dropping some information saying, hey, new updates coming here. These are some of the things that are featured. It's releasing at this time. It's going to be really cool. And they'll shut us all up. But for now, there's just been such a skepticism with Rockstar because of the event weeks that they've been doing. Just when you think something is going to make sense, just when you think they're on the verge of announcing a DLC on the 25th, like everyone predicted, or on the 24th, sorry, they drop an update week, and an update week that doesn't even make sense, which is the craziest part of all of this. So I'm going to leave the discussion up to you guys in the comments section down below. Let me know what you think. Do you believe there's been a delay in Grand Theft Auto Online's future update? It honestly wouldn't surprise me either way, and I kind of do think that there has something that's gone awry. So let me know what you think in the comments section down below. If you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. Without the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.